Hello, we've defeated another mosque planning application, this time in Northwood in Hillingdon. Let me show you the application here. That's the Hillingdon Council webpage for this application, and it was Northwood Police Station to Murray Road in Northwood. Change of use from former police station to mixed use place of worship and community centre. Bingo, always a community centre. And the word that I like to see there, yes, refusal. It was refused. So let me show you a little bit more. Now this place was, that police station was or is a grade 2 listed building. You can just about see it there, and I'll show you some more pictures later, but it was built in about 1910, and it's right at the heart, right at the centre of a really lovely looking, I'll show you some more pictures of it, lovely looking conservation area, the Green Lane conservation area that runs about like that. So I think a mosque and incidentally, the areas around that building, they appear to be listed by the council as important gaps. So I think a mosque there would have fit in about as well as a tarantula on a plate of English cream tea. But maybe I'm being too hard on them. Let's see what they have to say about it. Now that's the Iron Aid Foundation. That's their website. They were the applicants. Oh, look, they haven't updated their website. Northwood Community Centre, so it's devoted to this place, which isn't a mosque, okay? And in the heart of Northwood and your community, I think you know who you is there. This centre will provide a place for worship, for family gatherings and youth-focused activities. Prayer times, yes, Jummah, I don't know what that means. Community centre, bingo, fundraising, and there we have a few fundraising videos. Let me play you one, and well, don't be persuaded by me, be persuaded by them.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace, mercy and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon you and your families. Alhamdulillah, after 11 years of sabr and du'as, we finally found that building that we've all been searching for. Northwood Police Station is situated in the heart of the town centre, on just over a third of an acre. We have now paid a deposit and exchanged contracts for this building, but we still need to raise a further £2.1 million to complete this purchase. We need your help to raise this money in the next few weeks, inshallah. Please donate generously to build your akhirah, a place for your families and a blessed future together. من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا فيضاعفه له وله أجر كريم. Who will make Allah a good loan?
Okay, that's enough of that. Not me, and obviously not the people of Northwood, because they seem to have been very much against it. Let me go to the officer's report, and what it shows is full planning application. There were first 3 rounds of consultation, because there was so much objection. First and second round of consultation, 496 properties objected, 245 commented in support. Third round of consultation, 219 objected, 248 properties commented in support, and a couple of petitions. They don't count. Although interestingly, the petition in support had 617 valid signatures and 548 invalid ones. Okay. Why could that be, I hear you cry? Why so much bigoted opposition? Well, let's go to the application form. 543 square metres of floor space over 3 floors, and the number of parking spaces, 14. Yes, I think we can guess what the parking situation might have been like after that. So people objected to it. And the refusal reasons came out that firstly, that they failed to demonstrate that the proposal, this was in spite of submitting pretty detailed reports, by the way, they failed to demonstrate that the proposal would not give rise to adverse impacts upon the highway network to the detriment of traffic congestion, parking stress and highway safety, etc. And secondly, that the proposed development would likely contribute to the production of unacceptable pollutant emissions in the Northwood West air quality focus area, etc. Yeah, and I quite agree with that. Good refusal reasons. I don't know who the officer was, and I don't know who the councillors were, but quite right too, that refusal. Now let me show you, I want to show you a little bit more about this building. It's not just about opposing a mosque application here. This isn't the only reason. My main reason, I'll explain my main reason for doing this because of what's coming down the road. But let me show you the building here. Now this is the applicants' their heritage statement, where they go on about how suitable it would be to convert. But incidentally, this heritage statement seems to be saying, what are lovely buildings, and from which I conclude, well, don't turn it into a mosque then, don't knock it about. But it was built in 1910, and that there you see, I would say that's probably, or if I go down a little bit further, that picture there, if you can see that is in 1910 when it was built. And I would guess that this one here is about 1912, 1913. The trees look 2 or 3 years older, probably just before the outbreak of World War I. Look at those lovely streets. Kind of another world, but still recognisable to us. Still home. Something that you can look at and say, yeah, that's England. That's our own country. And then if you look further down, you can see over the years how the area has developed. So that's when it was built around, I think that map is from around 1910. Then you go, by about 1935, that neighbourhood, that area is established. I think it then goes to 59, it's pretty much the same. 59 is a tiny bit more development, and then I think that is about the 1970s, mid-70s, and that one there is 1999, but the bottom right one there. And so that is an established long devolved area, what could be called a community. Everything is called a community these days, particularly areas where children are gunned down in stray semi-automatic fire. That's generally what's called a community. But I think this generally could be called a community because of the beautiful built history of it that gives it that sense of home and neighbourhood. Now that is a part of England. That is our own country, and it is we only have one homeland. Pakistani people, they have a homeland. It's called Pakistan. Somali people, they have a homeland. That is called Pakistan. They may live here, but they have a second homeland, if you like. Or Afghan people, they have a homeland called Afghanistan. We don't have anywhere else apart from this place, England. This is our own homeland. And the reason all those other people are coming to our homeland is because we have built a prosperous, safe, free and good society that they and their ancestors just could not have hoped to build for themselves. So they come here now, and it is perfectly natural and reasonable that we would want to preserve that and also to retain it as our homeland, because it is, like it or not, it's the only one we've got. And I think it is unavoidable that we will get our own homeland, our own country back. I think it will happen not by the state or government taking action, but by the state and government collapsing, as they're working very hard to do, and they are doing it bang on schedule, I'm very happy to say. So, but then I think we will get our own country back. But mosques will prove, as they've always proved throughout history, they'll prove to be fortresses and places of military and political command, probably more so than places of worship. They've had much more military significance in Islamic history than religious significance, and I think that will be the case here. And if you look at this lovely old building, imagine trying to retake that with loss of life. Without loss of life. I find that very hard to imagine. Imagine trying to retake that without damage, severe damage to that building. I think that is impossible. That lovely old building there that you see there from 1910, that is worth that, as well as the lives that might be lost taking it when the time comes. That is worth working for. That's worth fighting for in a desk-bound way, in a quiet way. And on this occasion, that has worked. It's been successful. This application at Hillingdon Council, Northwood Police Station, the Grade 2 listed building, to turn that into a mosque, that application has been refused. Thank you.